Right, we want to turn this image into a little planet. So the first step is to be in expert mode and switch on layers, and we have to make sure that our image is actually an 8-bit image. So we go to mode, select 8 bits per channel. This enables us to do some of the editing. Create a duplicate layer. I always like to create duplicate layers so that I can go back if I make a mistake. And to create the planet, all I need to do is rotate or flip the layer vertical, go to filter, distort, polar coordinates, select rectangular to polar, and go OK. And there's our little planet. One problem though is we've got this ridge here where the left and the right hand sides of the image have come together, but they don't really line up. We could go down and try doing some healing here, but that's not the best way. What I like to do is this following procedure. The first step is to have two layers we're going to be working on. Start with the top layer and flip it horizontal. Flip horizontal. So now what we've got is we've got two images. I'll turn that off, where the image on the edge is the same. So next step is to create a layer mask. I'm going to hold the Alt or Option key on a Mac and push the create a layer mask, and now we have a black layer mask. I've got our brush palette set to black and white. If it's not that, push the D key and it will become black and white. Use the X key to swap from black or white. As I'm pushing the X key, it swaps. Making sure that I've got the layer mask selected. Making sure I now push the brush. Brush size about 500-ish will do. And the brush setting, got it down hardness of 0. Makes it a nice soft brush. We'll go up to 100%, becomes a hard brush. So down to 0. And what I'm going to do is paint in the edges with the colour white on the layer mask. And what that'll do is allow the layer below, also this allows this layer to come through, and it has the same shape as this side, or the same image as that side. So as I paint it in, but low opacity so I can actually build up the layers. So that the idea is to get it so that it merges into the layer. If I paint too much in an area, I can come back over and fix that up. So as I'm painting in here, as you can see up here, got a little white ridge down here on the layer mask. Let's just fix up this bit here. The way to fix it up is to select X, swaps the colours to black. I'm going to make my brush a bit smaller, perhaps not that small. I'm using the left square brackets key. It's going to paint in and bring these trees back. So the idea is to make it look like it's a natural transition, which I think we're achieving here. This bit of pipe here I'm going to get rid of by painting that out. That's the pipe that's from the other side here. It'll look a bit funny having a bit of pipe there. And there we go. So now we need to merge these two layers together, so we've got one single layer which has this information on it. I could use the merge visible, but then I destroy that area there. So what I'm going to do is do a copy. So I'm going to push Control Alt Shift E or Command Option Shift E for a Mac, and creates a new layer and duplicate that layer. So I've now got a spot I can come back to if I want to, without having to go right back to the beginning. And on this layer I'll do the conversion, so I'm going to go rotate, vertical layer, filter, distort, polar coordinates, rectangular to polar, and go OK. And there's my little planet. Still got a bit of a ridge there, but I can quick fix that up using the healing brush. Just make the brush a bit bigger using the right bracket key. And the idea is to make it look like there's no ridge there. Like that. And I'm going to push the Control plus button just to zoom in, just to fix up this bit here, so make the brush a lot smaller. Just make it so that it looks like it's not such an obvious straight line there. Might even just touch that one up a bit, and that'll do. Control minus or Command minus to zoom back out. Fit screen. Now, I don't like the tree at the bottom, so we will rotate, put the tree at the top. And I want the building on the right side of the tree, so I'm going to go Image, Rotate, Horizontal. All this stuff you may not have to do depending on your images. And I'm going to create a, we're going to crop. Next thing to do, I think is a good idea. Crop, and I'm using this option here. No restriction means when I crop it can be any size I want. Using the photo ratio means I'm using the ratio of height and width as per the original image. So just draw my marquee there, right down a bit higher. Also it'd be nice to have the tree around a bit further, so I can actually do that by rotating the image like so. Let's bring that in because we don't want the bottom cut off there. Bring that one in as well. Just shift it up. And OK. Push enter. And there's our crop. I would like to fix up these two corners here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these corners here to fix it up, or I could use a portion of this sky by rotate the image around and use that to fill it in there. And this is how we're going to do it. Take a layer, copy it. So now we've got two identical images. This layer here, I'll do this layer here. What I want to do is make this section of the sky, which I like, to be over here. So the only way I can do that is to flip horizontal. So I'm going to go Image, Horizontal. So now I've got nice sky here, nice sky at the bottom, and over here it doesn't matter. So turn this layer on, activate the top layer, and produce a layer mask, a white one. And now when I paint black, I'm going to conceal this section and reveal the section below. Reveal this section here. So select the brush, black color. If it wasn't black, I'd push X. Make my brush a bit bigger, and then just paint in. The idea is just to smear off those lines and there's some straight lines down here which will smear off like so, and there's our image. Final step is, if we're happy with it, and we're sure we're not going to do anything else with it, program is not going to let me easily do this without going past my video. So what I'm actually going to do is merge the layers, and by clicking on here, little section menu that you can't see has popped off, and I just click merge visible, and just trying to find some other way to do that without, and clearly not going to let me do it, but that's okay. Just remember, you can merge the layers, click this section here, find the option either flatten layers or merge, and puts all these layers together in one bit, like so. There you go, and then you can just save the image, etc.